Hello again, it's your friendly neighborhood host JT Wheatley back for another episode of the History Comics Podcast. This time with a new edition of the classics with, well, what many consider a new classic, with Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow by Tom King and Bilquis, which is a great standalone series that came out back in 2021-2022, a limited series that lasted for 8 issues, that finds Supergirl on her 21st birthday, traveling off to space to a planet with a red sun so she can actually enjoy drinks and actually be able to get drunk because apparently her and her cousin Superman, they can't, if they're on a yellow sun planet with their superpowers, they can't get drunk, so she just wants to do what a lot of 20-year-old Euros wants to do, go out and have a good time. But unfortunately, she gets hooked up with a young girl named Rufy, who has apparently, her family was slaughtered by this monster called the Crim of the Yellow Hills, who's basically a barbarian who travels the galaxy, slaughtering people just here and that just for the fun of it. And so they team up to finally track him down and take him out. And it becomes a great story of revenge and adventure. Like they're learning lessons along the way, and you really get the journey is a fantastic, like any destination. Like what's going to happen when they finally both of them meet Crim, because Rufy her family was slaughtered by this guy, but Supergirl, after seeing what this guy has been doing over countless planets, even she may have a different decision about maybe killing this guy himself. And this, just a great comic. King really explores the different aspects of Supergirl. It's like also a great love letter to Silver Age Supergirl, as Comet the Super Horse is here, down to his crazy origin. You have to read it to believe it. But this is what Tom King's really best at. He's not good at being on an actual series, though I am, for the more part, enjoying his Wonder Woman run right now. That's been up and down, but when he does like limited series, contained stories like this, he's at his really best. This is a true classic. And Bilquis art is absolutely gorgeous, perfect at depicting all the crazy alien worlds and the fantastic action, and showing Supergirl that she's just as powerful as a cousin. And yeah, you can easily see, but put all this together, you can see why this is the inspiration for the upcoming Supergirl movie, which looks fantastic as well. So hope it works out. Hey, we got Billy Alcott, who's an Australian, which is always cool with me playing Supergirl, so we'll see where that goes. But if nothing else, this is a great new comic book. Well, not new anymore, it's a few years old, but it's a great new classic. Definitely worth checking out. Gorgeous art, great story, Tom King at his best. Evely's fantastic artist. So you're looking for like a new classic, look no further than Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, because that's definitely one of them. And now is May 14th, 2026, time for the favorite comic of the week. Absolute Batman, number 20 by Scott Snyder and Nick Dragotta, which continues this storyline as Batman finds some shocking revelations about himself as he goes to confront Joe Chill, the man who killed his father, only to run into the new Scarecrow, who is absolutely terrifying. And meanwhile, some more revelations come out as the Robins are coming after Batman as they believe he's the one that killed Jim Gordon. Once again, Snyder and Dragotta craft a fantastic issue with some brilliant panel layouts, and really puts the pedal to the metal against this version of Batman, as he's really had his back against the wall. The city's turned against him because they think he killed Jim Gordon, and he's got not many allies. And well, maybe his friends may be coming up, because a neat twist, this series zigs when it could zag. You think we saw the origin of the Penguin, Riddler, and Killer Croc and so forth, but who are his childhood friends, but now they might be going to a different direction, so we'll see where that goes. One of the best parts about the series is it keeps surprising you, and just a lot of fun. And Dragotta's art is absolutely gorgeous, great panel layouts, action, and this version of the Scarecrow is truly terrifying. This guy's like, he really gets to you, and you can see why even Batman could be scared of this guy. So it just easily one of the best Batman series in a long time, one of the best comic books in the stands right now, period, and proof positive why the Absolute Universe is fantastic and why DC in general is just killing in the sales right now. I don't know if you heard, but for the last few months, they've been killing in both comic book sales and trade sales now. They've usually dominated the trade sales, but the comic book sales is a new thing because, well, they got the universe in comics like this, and there's no surprise there. So, definitely check out that comic. And with that, we'll be concluding for this episode. Yeah, I decided to throw in a classic episode. I haven't done one in a little while, but I read the Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow again in anticipation for the movie next month. I'm one of those guys who likes to read the book before the movie comes out. And I realized, oh, wow, this is truly a new classic, highly recommended. Probably one of the best Supergirl stories ever written, especially in recent years. So definitely check that one out. And we had, of course, a lot of great comics. Hope the movie works out. But next week, we'll see what happens. Might do another archive episode, or maybe just another classic. We'll see where that goes. But until then, go enjoy some new comic book. And definitely check out the Supergirl Woman tomorrow. That is truly a new classic.